Don People's Deadbolt. Let's talk about it. So let's get into this Lil Baby and Saweetie situation. And I'm going to discuss why this is a bad look. Not for just Lil Baby and Saweetie, but for QC as a whole and quality control as a brand. Now, a lot of people looking at this from two different sides, right? You got people looking at it from Saweetie's side, looking at her situation like, oh, you know, this is a nice rebound after Quavo and that whole situation. Then you got people looking at it on her side as well, like, damn, you getting passed through the clique. Now you done went from Quavo, you staying in the family, you going down the line to Lil Baby. So it can look kind of spooky and it can get cut on both sides. Then obviously you got Lil Baby and his whole situation. A lot of people can look at it like, that's some dirtball ass shit. Why would you, knowing what her and Quavo went through, y'all on the same label, why would you even try to date Saweetie or deal with Saweetie in any type of capacity? But other people on the other side, like, oh, that's a boss move. You taking that nigga leftovers and, you making his bitch do this and do that. And, some niggas might look at that as gangster. I just feel like that whole situation is lame. You know what I'm saying? Because, you spending bread on her, allegedly 100 bands. I mean, I know you got the bread, but, you doing 100 band shopping. And obviously, we know that you got beef with Quavo and the Migos. It's really no secret to those on the inside. You feel like the Migos did not give you your proper respect or show you the type of love when you first came on to the situation. So ever since then, obviously, you've had your foot on their neck. You really don't fuck with them. Y'all don't fuck with each other, whatever. But I think this is a sloppy move because it's now putting the world and letting everybody know what y'all situation is and where y'all two stand as far as you and Quavo. Now, I know a lot of the beef at first was, dealing with Offset and that alleged situation where the 4PF niggas and stripped my nigga butt naked. But, to me, this right here, even though it might just seem like, oh, it's a woman, but women tear down empires. You dig what I'm saying? So you dealing with this man X, you spending bread. Baby, I would say probably got more money than the Migos. You know what I'm saying? Because he's obviously the hotter artist right now and he ain't got to split his bread up 3 different ways. You feel what I'm saying? So he probably spending a different type of level of bread on Saweetie, and I think he trying to have a dick swinging contest with Quavo when, even though y'all don't make music together and y'all have succeeded as a label without y'all really making music together, I think the label would be 2 times stronger if y'all was on the same page and y'all was actually doing music and cranking that shit out together. For y'all to kind of have like an underlying beef that really stems off of ego and jealousy, I think that shit is petty. And, you dealing with Saweetie, obviously, it could be looked at as a good PR move, for her career, your career, to have the algorithms and everything else jumping off, have y'all names in the streets, have us talking about y'all as far as the people who, report on this shit. I mean, but, in another sense, like on some street shit, like I don't see why a nigga would want somebody else's chick after this nigga know, like, first off, Saweetie done gargled this nigga, swallowed this nigga semen, did all type of nasty shit to this nigga, I would hope, right? So why would you want to follow up that? Like, he was skeeting up in her, busting in her raw, dogged her. Now you want to follow up and then take, his leftovers right after him. Now, even though, like I said, it could be played both ways, like you just one-upping him and you gonna show him out. But really, man, you taking my man's leftovers. And it's like y'all being on the same label, I don't see how people can spin this as like a Jay-Z Beyonce or, a Keisha Dior and Gucci man. or Ari and Moneybagg Yo. Even though Ari is G Herbo's baby mama, that's kind of like the same situation, but they ain't on the same label. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. You got to give them a pass for that. Industry niggas, they love to pass them same chicks around. I don't know why, but I kind of know why, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But this situation right here, I feel for Lil Baby, he really don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, his career, he already lit. He already through the roof. He coming off an album with Dirk. He coming off tours. You really don't need this whole situation in this negative light. And I think it's more of a come up for Saweetie because I don't feel like she has no real talent. I mean, before, her being with Quavo, I didn't know who she was. Forgive me, Saweetie. But, I wasn't checking for you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like now, with this whole situation, now your name is back in the news, and we speaking about you and stuff like that because after that McDonald meal that you tried to drop, you had to come back with something. But like I said, it could be looked at both ways. Some niggas gonna look at it like you being passed through the clique, like, oh, boom, you done went from Quavo, now you going to Lil Baby. I mean, what's happening? Who else you gonna go with next? You gonna go with P? I just want to know. But to me, it just seemed a little crazy because, I mean, P can really step in and tell Lil Baby, like, man, this ain't a good look. I'm really trying to preserve the Migos. These my artists. I got to eat off of them. And I think Lil Baby will respect that because he fuck with P. Him and P had ties before he came in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So I think he would respect that. And, if P came to him like that with it. But I think P probably greenlighting it like, okay, boom, it's positive press for my artists, and I don't know what kind of dealings he might have with Saweetie if he managing her, what their situation is, who she signed to. But they might all be in agreement that, oh, this is a good situation. This is some scandalous shit. And, for Quavo to kind of respond and say, oh, we can swap it out. Now, I want to know, is it fair game? I mean, Lil Baby, is your baby mama on the table? Because you already know Quavo coming for somebody that you used to fuck with. He gonna show out. He gonna take something that you used to fuck with. And if it's your baby mama, you already know she probably feeling some type of way because she know that's Quavo's ex. So she like, what type of game is this? Unless she already know that y'all doing this for publicity. It could be about just the publicity and shit. You feel me? So she might sit back. But if she say anything or she feel any type of way, then Quavo gonna go for the kill. Then he gonna start beating down your baby mama. Now, to me, that's a little bit closer than home because he ain't got no babies with Saweetie. You feel me? That's just his little fling thing he was fucking with for a minute. You feel me what I'm saying? You actually got kids with yours that you just got done fucking with. So I don't think, that's fair game. But I think, hey, he gonna put it out there for you. And I think now he gonna come at it like that because I feel you've disrespected this man. You know what I'm saying? Not because it's a chick and, whatever, but just the whole fact, like, what their situation is and you being on a label, I just feel like that's just disrespectful and it's tasteless. You feel me? It's a little too close to home and it's going to cause friction just because. And I think you fucking with P's money on that. So, I just think, I hope everybody just in agreement this is just some promotion stuff. But if this got any real serious validity or anything like that, Lil Baby might have to get some straightening, man, because, at the end of the day, it's like, you really trying to play me for real. That's how I would look at it as Quavo. I wouldn't look at it like, oh, okay, whoop. Or either that or I'm going to go after your baby mama. We just going to play some tit for tat shit. But y'all get in the comment box, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all feel like Lil Baby and Saweetie is a real couple? Do y'all respect what they got going on out here? Do y'all feel like they going to make it, last the test of time, or this just some overnight, they just trying to get some promotion, keep their name in the algorithms and online type shit? I want y'all to get in the comment box and let me know what y'all think about this though, man. Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification tab so y'all can tap in every time I drop a video. It's your boy Don Peoples, Deadbolt, gone.